How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. These robotic vacuums from ECOVACS are probably the best I've ever tested. This being the X9 Pro Omni, and this is the T80 Pro Omni. The X9 is their flagship model, and the T80 is the second to the flagship model. Today, I'm going to run through the differences in case you're torn between these two and you have no idea what the differences are. Both of these includes the Osmo Roller, which is ECOVACS core technology. Typically, the roller spins this way, and all across the top, there are these nozzles that put fresh water right on top of the roller. As this spins around, the fresh water is on this side, and when it comes across this little blade here, it scrapes the roller so all the liquid comes off. Most of it does not get past this scraper, and remember, we're looking at this upside down, so all the water is going to go upwards into this little tray here, and it'll fall into here where it gets sucked up by this nozzle. Every single revolution this roller goes around, it's completely clean. It comes around, and all the water that gets applied to the roller on this side gets removed by the time it goes one time around. Therefore, this thing is constantly cleaning itself every single revolution, and every time it moves, this is completely clean water now. You compare it to this spinning mop type, it will definitely wet it and all, but it's not going to renew itself on the vacuum itself. It has to go back to the station, clean the mops, and then come back out. This one's a lot more efficient in terms of mopping efficiency. Built into the Osmo Roller, there's also a high frequency vibration to help it remove tough stains. Retail, these things are quite expensive. This one is $1,599 and this one is $1,199. There's a deal right now. This one is $1,099 and this one is $849. So this being about 23% lower than this one, what's the difference? They look about the same. The size is the same. The industrial design looks almost the same, except there's a copper logo here, and also the button is copper colored. This one has a plate that's visible, but other than that, it looks very, very similar. It's not always buy the most expensive one because you might not actually need all the features. The T80 Pro is actually better for small and medium-sized houses or apartments. This slimness will allow it to get under beds and sofas more easily than this one. But of course, the X9 has more technology in it. The T80 has 18,000 pascals of suction power, whereas this one, the X9, has 16,600. Just a smidgen less, but has the triple lift system. In the vacuum, there are three main things that cleans the floor: the main vacuum roller, the roller mops, and also the side mops, so three of them. Each of these in the X9 will lift up independently. So depending on what type of floor it's cleaning, it will lift those accordingly. For example, if it's cleaning carpet, it will lift the mop. That's because you don't want your wet mops to be dragged around on the carpeted floor and get it moist. If it senses a lot of debris in the center, it will lift the side mop so it doesn't kick all of that around. Same thing with tiled or wooden floors. If it senses a wet stain there, it will lift up the main roller brush for the vacuum and also the side brush. That will allow the brush and the side brush to not get dirty from the wet stains. Both of these has the Osmo Roller, which will extend itself when cleaning edges and corners. This allows it to get closer to the edges and corners and cleans better. Both of these has a zero tangle technology, which is basically a very sharp comb that always combs the vacuum brushes. Every single time it comes around, it may grab some of the hairs, and by chance that it does, it will tear it right off. Once it's torn off, it will get sucked into the vacuum cleaner. They're both right under 3 7/8 inch tall. However, when it's operating, the height of the wheels may differ, causing the operation height to be different. I'm going to remove the lids on both of them. The button has this 120-degree triangle shape. Both of them have a similar on-off and Wi-Fi button interface. If I remove the vacuum debris chamber, they look almost identical. So I'm going to swap it, and they seem to be the same exact part. Even opening it up, it looks the same. It looks virtually identical to me, and even the brush roller mechanism is completely the same. The finish on the T80 is easy to scratch. You can see I have a few over here, but this brushed aluminum look on the X9 is a lot harder to scratch. I've extended both rollers and removed the dirty water drip tray. I can remove both rollers too.
Roller mop removed. Roller mop removed.
Both rollers look identical. They both have some adjustability up and down, but it's the X9 that can pull the roller back into itself, and that's a little hard to show with the mechanisms inside. The drip trays on both of them can actually be pulled out. They are identical. The interface to the robot in the base station both look identical. The little ramp thing looks exactly the same. It looks like the same mold was used. It looks like it's the same exact base station. except with a slight modification over here for the cleaning solution. I can pull this out right there, and here's the solution box. For the X9, there's an inlet for the solution right there, but for the T80, there's a space for the solution, but no inlet. The X9 has this brushed copper look to the handles for the dirty water and the clean water, whereas on the T8, it's just basic plastic finish. When you look at the buckets, it's exactly the same, but different color. Same with the clean water reservoir. The two robots are very, very similar. They have a lot of similar parts, except the X9 has a lot of upgraded features, and the T80 is more of a base version. The T80 Pro is a bit cheaper. It's better for quick everyday cleaning, and also it's shorter so that it can get under furniture easier. The X9 Pro Omni has all the bells and whistles. It's a little bit thicker because it has all the technology, but because of this, it can go over tiled floors and then go over the carpeted floors right after, and back and forth. When I open this up, notice right here, there's a reservoir for cleaning solution. The X9 will automatically mix the cleaning solution for you and put it in the robotic vacuum and then do its mopping. This one doesn't have that. So it's going to just use water, which suffice most of the time, but sometimes when things get oily, you need the cleaning solution. As you can see, it's a bit more versatile. They threw everything at it: Osmo Roller, triple lift system, AI detection, hot air drying, automatic water replenishment. If it's kind of dim in the area that you're vacuuming, you don't actually have to leave a light on for it. They look identical from the bottom. You got the wheels, the Osmo Roller here, the vacuum rollers over here, virtually no difference. The Osmo Roller comes in and out, but what you can't see is this one has a triple lift system. The mop roller, the vacuum roller, and also the side brush independently can go up and down. Thanks for watching this video and the comparison between these two. If you guys are interested, this one is $10.99, $8.49. Check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.